What's going on, guys? This is Nate from the Scrub Academy welcoming you to another deck profile here on the channel. Today we are profiling Ben's zombie deck, and I'm going to let him go ahead and get into it.
So it's pretty much it's a straightforward zombie deck. Used pretty much 3 destructor decks with some tech. 3 of a lot of different cards here. So 3 Gloat Bloom, kind of the core of the deck, gets you out Doom King pretty quickly. 3 Unizombie, also core of the deck, pitches stuff, gets stuff in the graveyard, adds to combos. 3 Necroworld Banshee, gets you to Zombie World as quick as possible. Combo off Unizombie. If you open these 2, you can send Banshee first from your hand, get Zombie World and pitch, and then pitch Gloat Bloom, and you end up with the 2 right away. 3 Mizukis, good card to send off something, and brings back monsters pretty quickly, and opens up some good combos. Solitaire, you tribute it, you can either get back, when you tribute it, you can either get Unizombie or Gloat Bloom. If you get Bloom, you bring out Link Rebo, which gets you into Doom King, and Unizombie to open up your combos. For hand traps, I have 3 Ash. It is a zombie, so it does work with everything. What's also cool about it is it's a tuner, so you can synchro with it, and it's also from the hand, you can activate it while you control Doom King and get Doom King's effect off Ash, which is a pretty good combo. I play 3 Vampire Fraulein. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. This might be a little overkill, but I think it's just a really good, well-rounded card. You can search off Gloat Bloom if you need to. You can summon it off Gloat Bloom if you already have Zombie World. You can make it a pretty big monster if you attack with it, and then you take your opponent's monster, making it 36 at most. But usually you bring it out defense, and if you have Doom King out, you can make him 58, which is pretty good. So play 3 of those. And then it's also a 5, so 5 plus 3 is 8. You can do Omega, pretty easy with that. And then for 2-ofs, I play 2 Gozuki. He pitches a zombie when he's summoned, and then when he's sent to graveyard, you can banish another zombie to someone from your hand, so you end up with Doom King in your hand. You can play around it with Gozuki's effect. Just a nice, well-rounded level 4, so opens up some combos with some rank 4s, and it's just a good card. And then core of the deck also is Doom King. You always want to bring this guy out as fast as possible. There's a million ways to do it with this deck. Once he's out, he can negate an effect, or you can banish a card. And what's cool about it is you don't have to say which one you're doing. You just have to say activate the effect. And then your opponent kind of has to scramble because they're not sure if you're going to negate it, or if you're going to banish, or you're going to do whatever. So it's pretty awesome. Really good beat stick. For spells, Instant Fusion. So with Instant Fusion, you can bring out, I play Thousand Eyes and Reaper on a Nightmare. Thousand Eyes is a really good spot removal, and it's a level 1, so you do Link Rebo off it. And if you have Zombie World, you can combo that. You can bring out Thousand Eyes, take your opponent's monster, Link Rebo, then Mizuki, and then bring back Thousand Eyes to take another monster if you need to. Lots of combos that way. It's a level 1, so you can always use it for Synchro, or if you just need it to link up. With Reaper on a Nightmare, it's a level 5, so you can use that to combo with a level 3 tuner to bring out Omega again. And also, if you use Reaper on a Nightmare and send to graveyard, you can Mizuki it back because it's a properly summoned fusion monster. So you can do stuff that way. 3 Zombie World, pretty easy to do. 2 Twin Twisters, good for pitching Mizuki and pitching stuff from your hand that needs to get to graveyard. Really good removal for your opponent because lots of face downs nowadays. Just a good combo card, good generic, well-rounded card there. Foolish Burial. You can use this to send Gloat Bloom or send pretty much any zombie you need at any time. 1 for 1 to bring out Gloat Bloom. Also, it sends a monster. So you can double. It's really awesome. You send Mizuki off it, summon Gloat Bloom into Link Rebo, bring out Doom King. Good stuff that way. Monster Born, just a nice generic, well-rounded card. For traps, 3 Rivalries. This combos really well with Zombie World because once you have Zombie World, and if your opponent has any monster out, they can't summon anything else unless they also play zombies because it locks them out. Locks them out of their extra deck too. Just a nice, generic, good card. And then the last card Trainer Style Swallow Slash. This is essentially an Icarus attack. Nice, very good card. Also with attributing zombies if you want to pitch them to graveyard. Also combos well during your opponent's turn. You can Gozuki's effect, and you can also get effects off like Necro Banshee, which is a quick effect. Gloat Bloom is a quick effect. So during your opponent's turn, you can bring out monsters or spells. Kind of good disruption there. That's the main deck, 40 cards. Side deck, lots of just kind of more generic stuff because you never know what you're going to run into. 2 Ghost Ogres, just good spot removal. Tuner also, but that never really comes up. Called by the Grave, just really good against a lot of different decks, really easy to use. 2 Cosmic Cyclone, also just a good generic spot removal. If you need something on top of Twin Twisters. Regeki, a 3rd Twin Twister. One of my favorite cards is Zombie Necronize, essentially a change of heart if a level 5 or higher zombie's on the field. So this is really good for decks like True Dracos, well, they always have something higher than level 5, so as long as you have Zombie World out, just as if there's one on the field. So if your opponent has one, then you can take it. And also it has that extra effect there where you can, if it's in your graveyard, you can shuffle Banish Zombie and then set this card and reuse it. So that's really good. And then anti-spells. So this is really good because you pretty much just need Zombie World to set up. So you play Zombie World, set this, have Doom King out, say go, flip this, and it's just really hard for opponent to get around that. So that's my side deck. Extra deck, lots of good generic Exceeds and Synchros and Links. So we'll start with Links here. Link 4s, I got Boral Sword, Borreload. Link 2s, I got 2 Vampire Sucker. Very good. If you open up, pretty much a generic combo is to do Unizombie and Doom King, Link Summon and Link Vampire Sucker, then your opponent's standby phase. Bring back Doom King, draw a card off Sucker. That's pretty easy to do. Phoenix and Cerebus for some spot removal, and also I like their effects that pitch a card. So in a pinch, you can always do that. Proxy Dragon for just a generic, and Link Robo, which is really good for those combos. Omega for a Synchro, level 8, and Scarlight in case you have to go to time and you need a way to do damage. This came up a couple times. This card's really good late game because it's either player's graveyard, so if you have a Zombie World out, he can get really big really fast. And then when another zombie is destroyed by battle, you can special summon a zombie from either graveyard. So since Zombie World's on the field, everything's a zombie. So it can add up fast. And then for a 5, I thought 5 would be kind of cool because of Unizombie's effect, he'll gain a level. And you could also do like Gloat Bloom plus any level 4. Multiple ways to bring this out. Attack twice, can be an OTK, pretty easy. For the Exceed, I got Exciton Knight, lots of level 4s in the deck. And then for the 2 fusions, I got Thousand Eyes Restrict and Reaper on a Nightmare.
Alrighty, well, is there anything that you'd go ahead and change about this deck at all?
The only thing I would change was I'd probably add a level 6 Synchro. A few times came up where I could have done a level 6 pretty easy and got rid of Gloat Bloom for his effect. I just couldn't do it then. I'd have to do no roundabout way to bring out Doom King. I like to link monsters and everything. I never brought out Borreload. I always bring out Boral Sword. He's just way better. So it gives me an extra spot too. So I got to find what that's for. Side deck worked pretty well today. I don't think I'd change anything. I think it's all pretty straightforward and easy. Main deck wise, I was teching this today. It worked pretty well. I don't play the other Shiran Nuai, I don't remember what his name is, but I don't play the one that when it's banished you can destroy a monster. I was teching it I was playing 3 of these with one of those, and I just couldn't ever, I always draw it, so I just took it out. I was playing 1. But 3 Rivalries was really good. I'm glad I'm playing 3. I was only playing 1 or 2, and I went to 3 today, and that worked out really well. But beyond that, I don't think I'd change anything.
Alrighty, well, thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much, Ben. Guys, if you did enjoy this deck profile, make sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and make sure to hit that notification bell on the way out the door. And yeah, we'll see you guys next time. As always, this is Nathan from the Script Academy, signing out for now. Peace out.